to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Let's go. Time to grind, get inside your mind. Yeah, we working overtime, that's the only way to climb. We gon' make it in our prime, signing on the dotted line. Cashing checks left and right, that's the way I'm living life. I feel alive when I got a goal in sight. Chip away, I gotta fight, ain't nobody else in sight. Man, I think I see the light, yeah, that shit is so bright. Follow me, I got the guide, see you on the other side, son. Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You could try another day, yeah. Cause I love the taste of winning the race. Gold medal, first place, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. Gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. I'm a vet, cause I work with every breath. Man, I love the taste of sweat, I won't have any regrets. They get upset when they trying just to rest, and I'm still right at my desk. Make them all feel so pressed, yeah, but that's the test. If you wanna be the best, it ain't easy, it's a mess. If you wanna have success, you keep going like possessed. Drive it deep into your chest, every failure is a test. Learn the most, leave the rest. Ain't nobody know what I've been through. Ain't nobody know what I can do. I'm ready to go into battle. I'll put on a show, razzle dazzle. I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. No, I'm about to take off, never gonna stop till I'm chilling at the top, yeah. So get out my way, I'm here to stay. You could try another day, yeah. turn it up a new degree. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I see. Work hard every day, work hard, then we play. I'll be doing everything in my own damn way. Ain't nobody tell me shit, I'm on top of it. Writing hits that make other people feel like writing hits. We gon' get every little goal that we wanna get. Never quit, we don't even know what it means to quit. Write it down, what you want, what you need, what you see, everything that you wanna be. Put it out in the world, that's your destiny. In your mind, what you need is to have belief. I'm gon' make it to the top, cause I never stop. My own switch doesn't have enough. I think it's broken, I think it's lost. I guess that's why I never take a loss. Make a deal with yourself, you'll get after it. Find something that you love, call it passionate. Or find some passion and leaving behind adequate. Your journey starts now, time to make it happen then. You could be great, have it your way. Served up like some room service on a nice plate. The high life is only hours a day away from making a change to the life that you chase on. New year, new you, new day. Go prove to yourself you could do anything you wanna do. When you set your mind to something big that you choose, break it down to the root, chip away, gotta move. Push past all your limitations. Right now consider this an invitation. Make your worth go up like inflation. And start chasing your dreams, stop waiting. I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing the ribbon. What up, ladies and gents? What's cracking? We got some Saturday night breaks here for you. Saturday night. It's the rare Saturday night breaks. You're not used to seeing my face on Saturday nights. I'm not used to seeing you guys on Saturday nights. But it's, it's a grown up day week. I'd kind of not letting you buy a Card Hawk. I'm not sure. What are you trying to buy, bro? I did turn one. If you're trying to, Card Hawk, if you're trying to buy one out of the store, try to buy a different one, I guess. Maybe I got one of those. The current one should be able to be bought. Yeah. No, you should be able to buy it. Oh. I just paid a different one. Yeah, it did fill up Texas. Yes. Yes. We're going to be doing it tonight. We'll do it here after these three. Was it you? Hold on. I didn't check messages all day long. And then I remembered to before. I might have seen a message from you, possibly. Anyways. Let me look at that real quick. Texas. Oh, did you still want to do that? Hold on. Not accepting any bids and offers from you. Okay, well, hold on. Let me double check. All right. Yeah, I don't know, Card Hawk. Oh. Card Hawk. You. Not sure why, bro, but you're on my block list. That's why. So, I mean, that'd have been from a while ago, or at some point. Either you didn't pay for a team, or something else. Not sure what. But you are on my block list. I just want to check my block buyers list. You're on there. Yeah, I don't know. You're on there. So it would have been something from the past. I've been on eBay 5 years. That block list is copiously long. So, that would be why. So I don't know what that was from. Sometime. But anyways, let's get going here. All right, let's get this open. So you good, Tech? Hold on. This is not the random right here. Random will be after. All three of them break. We gotta split these in thirds. We're breaking all three of them right now. Alvin, yeah, everything's sold. We got 1 and 2 here, 3 and 4 here, 5 and 6 here. So are you good to go then, Texas? Or Tex? I forget your first name. I gotta go look for your first name again. Oh wait, that wasn't you. Hold on a second. Yeah, never mind, Texas. That's not me. This is not from yesterday. No, this is these were sold tonight. The ones from yesterday broke yesterday. Chris, what up, dude? Sorry, I was looking. I thought there was somebody else that was you. Never mind. Never mind. I'm trying to get my bearings here. So I am going to have one more team available in that. Somebody requested to cancel on one of those spots. Didn't know what they were buying. That's what the confusion was. And I just figured it out. So... The hell? What the hell, bro? Cancellation is pending. The hell does that mean? Alright. Technical difficulties. We'll be fine. I think we're gonna have one more team available in that random. So we'll figure that out here after a little while. But for right now it's not showing up in my store because it's pending or whatever the F it is. Alright, so 1 and 2 here, 3 and 4 here, 5 and 6 here, whatever I roll we'll bring now. I do have some packs available. That was 3. That was a 3. So we're going to do this middle stack first. This top stack will go third in 51.79. This one's 51.63, and this one will be 51.72. Use the dead numbers from the ones I had to take down, being I'm a dummy and listed 2025 Bowman Chrome when it should have been 2023 Bowman Chrome. Anyways. So these weird numberings, we're going back in the past tonight with break numbers. All right, we're doing that. El Christie, I got a bunch going out through the week, so tomorrow would be the next ones, Chrome update wise. I will have one team available in a random team mixer we're doing at the end of the night tonight with 2 hobby boxes, a signed jersey, signed baseball, signed mini helmet. I'm going to have one team available on that at some point tonight. I just got to wait for it to populate or finish the cancellation somebody requested. So we have 51.63, 2025 Chrome update, third case. We got the Diamondbacks, Sean G, Braves, Cheryl R, the Orioles, Daniel S, the Red Sox, Michael G, Cubs, Matt C, White Sox, Michael E, the Reds, Robert K, Guardians, Dennis Z, Rockies, Chad N, Tigers, Thomas B, the Astros, Derek M, Royals, Joseph D, the Angels, Francis R, Dodgers, Brian B, Marlins, Michael R, the Brewers, Mark B, Twins, Robert P, Mets, Jeremiah S, Yankees as well, the A's, Bob B, Phillies, John F, Pirates, Jeremiah S, Padres, David R, the Giants, Michael R, Mariners, Robert K, Cardinals, Greg M, Rays, Michael R, the Rangers, Kimberly S, Blue Jays, Robert K, Nats, Matthew P, and the Larry David spot going out to William R. Alright, and my peeps in YouTube never said hi. What up, Amy? Alvin? Dennis, what's up, man? Jack, what's good? And everybody else. Andy called tech support. I kind of needed tech support right there. I was confused. I had myself confused. Alright, Robert, looks like you bought a pack, so we'll rip that after this. I think there's... As far as packs out of that jumbo goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those left. Is that 7 or 8? 6. 6 of them left. There should be 6. Technical support, need ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's right. Carry the 2. Yeah, 6 is correct. Are you guys ready yet? God damn, been waiting on you. Hey, what up, Scott? Simpson on the Rays. I haven't looked into him much, but I've heard some chatter about he's a pretty solid rookie. Right? I don't know where his value's at either. I haven't looked up his value type of thing, but I have heard chatter that he's a pretty decent rookie. I don't follow the Rays at all. We only played him once this year, and I don't think I caught that series live. So I didn't see him play ball much, but I've heard that he's decent rookie on their team. You know, whatever. Is he fast? Yeah, he looks like a base stealer. Yeah, he looks like a scrappy ball player, right? I know I pulled a lot of his stuff for sure, so anywho. So hopefully we can get through tonight decently quick. Wifey wasn't too excited that I was breaking on Saturday. I'm like, look, it's Chrome update. It's Chrome update release week, number 1. Number 2, we're releasing so much next week. I was like, I want to get some of this stock going before we got new breaks coming next week. Because we got 3 products releasing next week between Cosmic Chrome, Heritage High, and Leaf Lumber. Leaf Lumber. All right, here we go. There's Vladdy Guerrero. And we got James Wood on the debut refractor going off of the Nats. That was a Colton Gordon in the Astros on the refractor. And how about a Cal Raleigh? SP image variation. That's nasty. Definitely take that all day long. Or Robert, you'll take that all day long. Solid hit there for you, bro. That image variation's freaking sweet, too. With the Derby Champ necklace on and the Derby Champ trophy. That's killer. Code ending 697. Although it's pretty easy to tell that's an image variation. So solid one there for your effort. And Cal Raleigh All-Star as well for your effort to go with that image variant. Not sure why all these are backwards. There's a Matt Olson. Gustin Ramirez. Bobby Barrels going off the Nats on the refractor. There's a Kevin Alcantara, the Cubbies on the refractor. Debut. Mo Baller. He's going to be a stud. Mo Baller on the Prism refractor. Again, got to be a stud. Garrett Crochet, and we got Jonathan Aranda. Hell yeah, Robert. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Jazzy. Drake Baldwin. There's an Alvin Roden going out to the Twins. Ball back PCA on the power players. We got Cade Gibson on the refractor going out the Marlins. And Chase Lee on the Aqua Wave out of 199 going out the Tigers. I think they moved it up, Jack. I think they moved it up. You know what else they didn't move? Well, you know what else? They did sleeve and trouts. That's a daily occurrence. Sleeve and trouts. Sleeve them. It's for safety. Safety for sharing, ladies and gentlemen. Makes it safe to share. I mean, more on that later, but write that down. You should have it written down in every notes from every stream. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Chris. Sleeve the trout. Shane Smith on our rookie auto going off the White Sox. We need to pull a damn debut patch here. There's Liam Hicks going off the Marlins on the refractor. Nice Nick Kurtz. Ha-Seong Kim, rookie refractor of the Dodgers. And we got Jackson Jobe on the 35th anniversary rookie to the Tigers. Christian Campbell debut Prism refractor. Right, Andy? Andy was told there'd be no math. He's like, James, I really enjoy your breaks, bro. I like it being here, but one more math question. One more math question. We're not friends anymore. And thanks for the card, too, by the way, bro. I do enjoy those. It's a nice fan you got there, bro. Merry Christmas to you. Oh, what you mean, Gonzo's, Chris, or Scott? There's a Jake DeGrom on the All-Star. Another Nick, Rookie of the Year, Kurtz, Maverick Hanley. And Ben Williamson going out of the Mariners. That's a nice one as well. And there we have a Harrison Bader on the green lava out of 99 going out the Phillies. Oh, yeah. Every time I forget that we talk about Gonzos for sure. That's out of 99. We went there, I don't know, a month and a half ago maybe, yeah. I was thinking you were talking about like a player Gonzalez. I'm like, what Gonzalez is he talking about? That's nicknamed Gonzo. Ken Griffey Jr. on the night tears, going out to the Reds. And Eugenio Suarez on the All-Star. We got power players, Freddie Freeman. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's not something you want to go. We don't go do it all the time, but like maybe once a month we'll head on over and grab some tacos. There's a Jose Iglesias on that. And we got Spencer Schwellenbach on the Prism debut. Rookie going out to the Braves. Brooks Lee on the debut Prism Refractor of the Twins. Chase Dollander on the 35th Annie. Oh, they used to have one. That's right. They used to have one at 5 points, didn't they? Yeah, that one's no longer there. It's in a different location now. It's on Kimberly, right across from where Kay's Merchandise used to be. Now Kay's Merchandise is like a strip mall type of thing, and there's a Popeye's chicken in there as well nowadays. But there's a Logan Henderson on the refractor going out to the Brewers. Followed by a Fortune 15, Manny Machado. We got Blade Tidwell on the refractor going out to the Mets. And another image variation. How about that? Getting all the image variations. That is a Jacob Wilson going out the A's. Solid one there. The image variations, they did step up their game a bit on the image variations in the set. All the image variations I've pulled. Congrats on that one, Bob. Dylan Cruz on the night tears have been pretty awesome. Whoa, that one was sticking in the back of that card. Good thing we noticed that because that's our auto. Nice blue color match. Justin Wroblewski debut auto 150 going to the Dodgers. Yeah, and 5 points now is a CVS. Yeah, it's a CVS. Yep. As I said, that might have changed hands and been something else now, but it's not. I was talking about the the Walgreens at the corner of Locust and Brady now is a Dollar No, it's a Dollar Tree. It's kind of weird. I drove by it the other day. I don't go that way very super often. Drove by it the other day. I'm like, the fuck? What happened to Walgreens? Usually Walgreens don't go down, but they built a new. I was like, that Walgreens built a brand new Walgreens. That's why they moved out of that one. Dollar Tree, snug it up. You gotta have the Dollar Trees, bro. There's Ravi Devers on the refractor, and Ramon Loreno on the Prism refractor going on the Padres. Every once in a while, you might slip up on some packs at a Dollar Tree too, though, right? Those gravity packs of flagship. There's Eric Wagaman on the Prism refractor going off the Marlins, and Connor Thomas on the Parallel. $53 is so crazy. You're going up. Yeah, no, for sure. They absolutely could. Amy used every Stadium Club image variation. For sure. Mr. Lambo. That's good, bro. Past your bedtime, dude. It is Saturday. There you go. It's getting everything to fit every. It looks like it, Andy. Looks like it, for sure. Yeah. Just had to. Well, there's too much they're releasing these next week. I had to get some extra breaks of Chrome Update in there to give them their due before Cosmic Chrome comes out. Damn. Just do a quick 3 and then a random. Hold on, let me see if that random... Before we do this, I want to see if that random is able to be added in yet. Hold on. Yep, there it is. All right. Import. It is first live in a while, Robert. All right, so I do have Heath. I do have this one spot available in the random coming up after a while. That's going to be going the last break of the night, but we only got 3 of these Chrome Update breaks. We're almost done with the first one, right? So it's going to happen after these 3 Chrome Update breaks. Nice sale on the All-Star. So there's that one spot left in the random that's something, okay, no longer. That did not last long. Oh, right on, Scott. Yeah, that's where, well, I'm at the office right now. That's where the office is at, is in Benton North. That's where I live as well. There's Matty Shaw on the Fortune 15. Wow. Mr. Kurtz. There's Jack Leiter. That one fucking went flying. Nice Dylan Cruz on the Aqua to 199. That is bookend 1 of 199 as well. Yeah, it was gone as soon as I put it up. If I didn't, I'd throw another random up there right now. We could fill out the night if possible. If I wouldn't get possibly divorced over the situation. Promised the wife I'd be home like at a certain time tonight because I'm not supposed to be breaking on Saturdays. Vladdy Guerrero and Matty Shaw. Nah, not seriously, but I'm good with what we got going on tonight. And that's, we'll leave well enough alone. There's a Tyler Callahan on the refractor going out the Reds. So, Sir Anthony Dominguez on the Prism refractor. Oh, so all the Kurtz is getting pulled then, huh? What the hell's going on there? That's pretty nasty damage there on that Clay Holmes. Just a base card, but still, Marcelo Mayer. There's nice Yoshi, the Dodgers. Out of the hobby. Nice. Sweet Kate Horton, debut refractor of the Cubbies. And PCA to the Cubbies as well. Cubbies hit well in this set. We hate Heath, Ryan Helsley. And Denzel Clark on the teal to 299, going out to the A's. Auto will be John Rave on the refractor to 499. That going out to the Royals. Ellie on the All-Star. You know, don't leave it, sleeve it. It's for safety. Might save your life one day, too. You just never know. You don't sleeve the child, you're asking for trouble, so. Chase Lee on the Prism Refractor. We got a Yordi Alvarez. Isak. And Bobby Barrels to the Nats. All right, leaves us with one box. Uno box lefto. A's got a lot of good young talent. I look for them to be pretty good here coming up. They might even compete as soon as next year. As soon as they find a home and get comfortable playing them. That had to be brutal playing in that Sacramento field all year long. Joe, the random did not. It's happening tonight, bro. It did not. There was 4 spots left before we ended the live, and I was gonna keep them. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just not ever gonna keep one. Not ever one. Because like, if I kept a spot in the random, and I had the spot, and I hit the biggest card in the random, or jersey, or the helmet, or something like that, I'd feel horrible about Like, it just wouldn't sit right here. So, I am definitely not going to ever keep a spot in him. If one spot's open and we can't get it filled, we'll have to break it the next day, because I'm never keeping a spot. And we ended up with 4 last night. I want to say, well, let's calm down with all that right now, but I don't know that you need to. I feel like they got all the good talent there I want to say in Oakland, but it's not in Oakland. Do we say Sacramento right now, or what do we say? But I mean, if all these kids start playing like they're like to the top of their talent for for the average over a full year, I think they're going to be really tough. Jacob Wilson on the night tears. Talking about the A's and their young talent. We got Logan Evans on the refractor, followed by Mr. Birdsong. Justin Steele on the refractor. We got a Luis Angel Acuna Prism refractor debut to the Mets. Brad Lau. Say ya. Another Kurt's been pulling all the Nick Kurtz out of this. Say it slow. Say it slow, James. Don't get canceled. Is that no, that's not. Okay, I was going to say, is that another image variation? It is not. That is just the Zach V debut rookie. Got a Matt Shaw on the 35th anniversary to the Cubbies. Caleb Durbin, rookie refractor to the Brewers. Dalen Lyle going out the Nats on the Blue Wave out of 150. It's out of 150. You said you were in one of the breaks last night, right, Ty? Nice Jacob Wilson, Fortune 15, and Nick Kurtz debut. So you should just be able to go to, Ty, you should be able to go to your purchases on eBay. That'll tell you which break you're in. And you should be able to go to my store and watch my previous, go to my eBay Live channel that you're on right now and watch my previous videos. There's Night Terrors Nick Kurtz. And it would be on, if you had a team last night, it'd be on Friday night's breaks. I mean, I could always do the research and try to drop you a link too, but if you had a team last night, it's on last night's break video. And if you can't find it on eBay Live for some reason, just go over to YouTube. And it'd be the Friday night breaks video from last night. And on YouTube, if you want to find the break videos that were recorded live, go to my homepage on YouTube, and there's tabs at the top, right? You want to go to the live tab. It's not going to be under the first tab. It automatically brings you to it. It'll go to the live tab, and that's where all the videos are at. So Bobby Barrels on the Prism Refractor of the Nats, followed by Christian Campbell of the Red Sox. And we got Shane Bieber on the Prism Refractor. But yeah, just go look in your inbox. On eBay, and it'll tell you the break number you're in, and then you can find that break number on those videos. We got Zabby Matthews on the debut refractor. Nice Ravi Devers on the, that's actually a pretty cool looking negative refractor. There's a Christian Campbell. And there's our auto. That is going to be Julian Aguilar going out the Reds on the Aqua Wave. There's out of 199. Final card as well, so let me get this all cleaned up here. 352561. 352561. 352561. Tyler. Oh! Never mind, Tyler. I didn't realize that you had it. Never mind, dude. Yeah, Tyler. I didn't realize that you had a team in the random, right? I thought you had said you had a team last night. I didn't realize you had a team in the random. That is going to be the one that's going to happen tonight. So I need to message him. Or Tyler, you still there, dude? Hopefully Tyler's still in here. If I don't hear from him, I'll have to message him. Because I just sent him on a wild goose chase. He's not going to find. Probably should. Probably should have looked before I opened my fat mouth. Well, to be fair, I thought he had a team last night. Well, at least he has all the info, right? At least he's got all the info. Yeah, I'll send messages out, Alvin. Yeah, I'll send messages out. Probably do it right now. I'll probably do it in between these two breaks just so they're done. Messages out for everybody. But Tyler, are you happen to be still in here or no? All right, let's get a recap going. We did get a negative refractor of Raffy Devers going on the Giants. And then all these parallels. All right, we got a teal to 299, Denzel Clark to the A's. Aqua to 199 as bookend, 1 of 199. Dylan Cruz debut to the Nets. A Chase Lee on the Aqua Wave out of 199 going out the Tigers. We got a Dalen Lyle on the Blue Wave out of 150 going out the Nats. A Harrison Bader on the Green Lava out of 99 going out the Phillies. And two really nice image variations. A Jacob Wilson on the SP image variation of the A's. And a sweet big dumper at the Derby. The Derby champ. Wearing the Derby champ necklace and holding the trophy. Pretty cool card. And then autos. We got a Shane Smith going out the White Sox, followed by a John Rave on the refractor at 499 going out to the Royals. A Julian Aguilar on the Aqua Wave out of 199 going out to the Reds. And a Justin Roblensky out of 150 going out to the Dodgers. Nice color match there for the Dodgers. All right, I'm going to send those messages in between breaks here for sure about the random going off tonight. So I will be back here in about 10 minutes. We'll rip the second third of this case, and that's going to be break number 5172. Again, the break numbers are weird tonight because those were 3 dead numbers of breaks I had to take down and didn't put ones in their place. So I'm like, that's perfect. We'll just use up the dead numbers for sure. So we got 5163, 5172, and 5179. We're ripping in the past tonight. All right, so I will be back here shortly. Sit tight. Play more ripping to go.
Trophies, blacks with a whole goal if you know me. Got a gold record on the wall, look closely. Got that record all alone like lonely. I'm just sick of waiting cause I feel it's frustrating when I always put the hours in. But ain't nobody wanna recognize independence, it threatens their continent. So I chase that bag, trophies are dope but I'd rather have cash. Sitting in the bank cause I paid my tax. Living my life, my way, my path, I go. Move fast, anyone who ain't hitting full gas. Who that choose that hard work, that wins true facts. I'ma go big, grind hard, throw a few jabs. Big hook next to the dome, knock her straight back down to the floor. Anyone in my way smacked, I don't take bad thoughts, no, I remove that. My team got good minds, I can prove that. I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. seeking that honey. I wanna be something that's more than just money. I wanna teach others and see them becoming a version they never thought. Now they be hunting their goals and their dreams, yeah, all in their reach. They listen to me, the things that I preach, and change their whole lives to something belief. And now their own mind is all that they need. I'm loving the journey, got rid of the doubt and the worry. I'm moving no mercy, whatever I get I'm deserving. I put in the work in, I feel like I'm never done working. I always stay thirsty, cause it keeps me alive when I'm learning.
Chasing, I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. Chasing, I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. You'll see me at the top one day.
Hands wrapped, knuckles taped black. Pick my gloves up off the mat. Fighting's all I ever had. Wasn't born with tons of gifts. Had to work hard as a kid. Know that everything I did was to catch the other kids. Slowly built that self-esteem. Turned myself to a machine. I'd compete so I'd be seen. I would lose and I'd succeed, but you'd never see me quit. I'd always get after it. Knew I had a different gift. I'd outwork any other kid. Deep within our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more. I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Coming out of the gate, I'll be last place, that's alright. I don't work at a fast pace, I'm a steady horse creeping up, straight passing. And once I pass you, no one's getting past me. I've seen people hit walls and they stop there. I don't get that mind, man, it sounds scared. Good things take time, better prepare, cause anything great takes pain, isn't fair. Take it from me, cause I got to this place where no one can tell me to do anything. I call my own shots, I call my own place. I enjoy my life almost every day, and I could teach you if you listen to me. You follow some rules, don't need gifts to be paid. Persistence is better than brains any day. Just listen to me and I'll show you the way. Our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more. I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, isn't that spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, a vacant modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I got shit to do, yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. I got a vision of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing, only happy with progressing. I don't ever second guessing, know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive, teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive, all to something so impressive. Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, out my get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to your breaks. I'm James, as always, be doing the same. Alright. Let's do it. We got break number 2 of the night. 2 of Trey. We ain't gonna be here long. Well, we do get the rain. 2 of 4, I guess. We got the rain. Well, I'm grabbing a box like we're ready to rip it. We have 5172, 2025 Chrome Update, 3rd case. We got Diamondbacks, David R. Braves, Joseph D. Orioles, Joseph D. Red Sox as well. The Cubs, Ben R. White Sox, Michael E. Reds, Christopher A. Guardians, Joseph D. Rockies, Hunter M. Tigers, Thomas B. The Astros, Erica S. The Royals, Joseph D. Angels as well. Dodgers, Brian B. Marlins, Dennison M. The Brewers, Chad N. Twins, Matthew H. Mets, Jeremiah S. Yankees as well. A's, Stephen F. The Phillies, Bruce G. Pirates, Thomas B. Padres, Pinkett and M. Giants, Andy S. Mariners, Thomas B. Cardinals, Greg M. Rays, Scott W. Rangers, Daniel D. Blue Jays, Daniel S. And the Nats, Mark L. With the Larry David spot going on to William R. Sure do, Scott. Maybe Chandler Simpson debut patch. Jake Baldwin in the Fortune 15 going on the Braves. Nice. NL Rookie of the Year there. Shane Smith on the blue. That's out of 150 and going out to the White Sox. Well, there's Chandler Simpson right there. We got a Vladdy Guerrero on the Night Terrace. Javi Baez on the All-Star. There's Kyle Tucker on the Power Players. There's a Luis May on the rookie refractor going off the Reds. Will Smith, refractor. Nice Hassan Kim, Fortune 15. To the Dodgers. Jose Iglesias. Nice green Nando Tatis here. These are tough. Any parallels of the inserts in Chrome Update, in Chrome are always tough. So that's out of 99. Nice Nando. King Tug on the Night Terrace. That's going to be our auto for Pittsburgh. That's going to be a Nick York on the purple speckle. That's out of $2.99. I got to say, those purple speckles do look good. They do look good. What up, DAT? All right, this is Bobby Witt. Blade Tidwell refractor of the Mets. We got Tim Elko on the Prism Refractor of the White Sox. Mookie Betts on the Night Terrors going out the Dodgers. Matt Swanson on the Prism Refractor of the Cardinals. James Wood on the All-Star to the Nats. Natties. Rylan Thomas Refractor of the Mariners. Nice Ben Williams and Refractor of the Mariners as well. All kinds of stuff going on there. Corbin Carroll, 35th. PCA on the All-Star, followed by Randall Grichuk. This is not. Sure you got that number right? Because that one would have happened last night. You talking about 5163? BR? The break number should be up on the screen. If you're on eBay Live, the break number I'm on is right there. Always, if you're on YouTube, break number's right there. eBay Live, YouTube, or break number's right there on the current break I'm on. But you might be talking about 5163, which was last break. We're on some weird break numbering right now. Otherwise, if you are talking about 5193, I think that happened. Well, that might not even have sold yet. Hold on. So I'm sure you're talking about 63. Yeah, 5193 doesn't sell till tomorrow night. So you must be talking about 5160. Oh, 5179. Okay. 5179. Yeah, that's next. 5175. 5179 is next. So you're here in time. There is a PCA All-Star. We got Tyler Locklear on the refractor going off of the Braves. Or the Diamondbacks. Nice Nick Kurtz. Is that your... So it's your first break ever? Or just first break here with me? There's a Garrett McDaniels on the Prism Refractor. And Michael McGreevy on the debut Prism Refractor. There's going to be our auto. That's going to be a fastball Freddie. A little Freddie Peralta action. With me and eBay. Okay, sounds good, man. Well, I appreciate you. You found the right spot to break on eBay here. Nice fastball Freddie there to the Brewers. Although I usually don't break on Saturdays, so you got the rare Saturday breaks. But every other night of the week, we break 6 baseball breaks, a couple hockey breaks, and I random every night. So glad to have you on board, man. There's a Bregman on the Fortune 15. Willie Castro on the refractor. And Cade Stroud on the Blue Wave going out the Orioles. That's out of 150. Your eBay boredom did you all right, and that's for sure. That is for sure it did. All right, there's Night Terrors. Nando Tatis. Sweet Mo Baller on the Prism Refractor going out the Cubbies. And Ketel Marte on the All-Star. Luis Angel Acuna, debut refractor. Jacob Wilson on the Fortune 15. Carson McCusker, refractor of the Twins. We need a short print insert. Like, I don't know. Usually, you guys know me. I pull fire, man. We've been kind of stymied out of update to date. There's a Spencer Schwellenbach on the negative refractor, so that needs to change. Jacob Wilson on the Night Terrors. And we got James Wood on the All-Star rookie of the Nets. Willie McIver. Refractor. And we got Dylan Cruz on the rookie debut refractor of the Nets. Letting you know. If you pull it out, you must sleeve the trout. We've covered it thousands of times here, but you know what? There's always new ears that we gotta let know. So it's for safety. In case you want to whip it out and play with it later. Trout, needs to be protected. Nobody likes a spotty, scratchy trout. So especially around the holidays, say you were going to go to a holiday party, you wanted to whip out your trout and show it to everybody. Friends, family, show it to a stranger on the way there. Take it to show and tell. Show it around in the library. Right? It's got to be protected. It's the law. That's right. Always wrap up the trout. Always. Sleeve it. Don't leave it. So you get it. BR, sorry, I gotta look it up. What's your name, man? I would have maybe went with Brian, just I'm getting decent at eBay usernames and like if it has to do with your guys' actual name or not. Well, Brian, good to have you aboard, man. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. Andy, yes, it makes a great stocking stuffer sleeve, for sure. Sleeve your trout, put it in a stocking. Give the gift of trout cheer at Christmas. Trout in a box. Just so we're clear, we're talking about a fucking baseball card here, guys. Sleeve your trout, you carry it in your pocket, pull it out. You guys need to find Jesus. That's that. Well, for HR purposes. Yeah, right. You get it. You get it. You might get HR pulled on you unless your trout card is sleeved when you pull it up. It's also the law in 49 of the 50 states too. And Maryland is the only spot that lets you possess an unsleeved trout. Not sure what's going on there in Maryland. Other states have roped off areas where if you find those, fine, but you do have to possess the trout on the way to the roped off areas. So it's a gamble. All right, there's Chandler Simpson. We got a black. That is a Zebby Matthews debut black out of 10 going out the Twins. Very nice. Very nice. That is 5 of 10. Pulled 2 blacks out of last night's boxes as well. Be nice to have some ink on them. Nice big dumper. We got Junior Cammy on the All-Star of the Rays. Juan Soto. Mo Baller. Luke Keyshaw on the debut refractor of the Twins. There's Chandler Simpson on the debut refractor. Corey Scott. And Edgar Cuero on the Prism refractor. The White Sox. There's Kumar on the debut. You know what? We don't make the rules. We just live by them. That is truer words, man. Never been spoken. I mean, you're 100% right there, Chris. I mean, we don't make the rules in this world. We just live by them, and you know what? This is some good advice. It's King Tuck on the All-Star. Yordi Alvarez on the 35th. Schwelly on the rookie debut refractor. Jake Mangum going out of the Rays on the refractor. I've heard I think he's pretty solid rookie too. There's a Merrill Kelly. Nice Matty Shaw, Fortune 15. Kane Dana on the Aqua to 199 going out the Angels. I seen it in there too. I should have aborted mission. It's got that little shrapnel. F that top loader. Match all the power players. Cage Workman. There's that case floating around on, I don't know what it was broke on, maybe Fanatics Live, that had like 24 Gage Workman autos in it or something like that. You know, he did spend spring with the Cubbies, and then we dished him off. I don't even know who we got back in that deal from the Tigers, but forget. That was one of our pitchers, I think. He had a good spring, though. Solid ball player. There he is. What up, Ty? Sorry for sending you on the goose chase, man. I didn't know you were talking about random Team 25. It's not bad. And no problem, man. Joe, you saying Jesus Trash can't hit a curveball? Ah, yes, Jesus. He's very nice, but no help in the curveball. SoCal Silver. You're right. There is no crying in baseball. All right, here we go. There's a Freddie Freeman on the All-Star. Sorn Lau, refractor to the Mariners. Chase Dollinger to the Rockies on the Fortune 15. Jack Dreyer on the refractor to the Dodgers. Tim Elko going off the White Sox on the purple to 250. Bobby Witt on the Night Terrors, the Royals. Hunter Goodman, All-Star to the Rockies. Austin Slater, refractor. Cade Horton, debut. Prism. Refractor. Cubbies. Tiso Ornelas. Prism refractor. Freddie Freeman. There's a Aroldis Chapman All-Star going off the Red Sox. Cam Smith on the rookie refractor of the Stros. Nice Vladdy Guerrero. Cole Henry on the refractor of the Nats. And Dalton Rushing on the Aqua Wave out of 199 going off the Dodgers. Third auto was a Shane Smith to the White Sox, I believe, out of 150. Dalton Rushing to 199. Should still get our fourth auto out of this box here. And there it is, Luke Keyshaw. Nice one there to the Twins. Get the shrapnel off it there. Gleyber Torres on the All-Star, followed by these guys here. Cedric Mullins on the refractor going out to the Mets. There's a Tyler Lockley on the Prism refractor going out to the Diamondbacks. Garrett Crochet to the Red Sox. And Justin Turner on the Prism refractor. And Tyler Tolbert to end off our break. So let me get these put away and then we'll hit a recap. And Keyshaw's, he's stud. He's a good player. Tyler, so that's a solid one. What, you guys, did I not show the auto? Everybody's asking for an auto. Oh, there was no, the Shane Smith wasn't in a damn auto. What am I talking about? Yeah, I guess there was no auto in that last box. Well, that's stupid. Hold on. I didn't even realize. Let me make sure we didn't miss it. It could have been, let me make sure, let's get all the cards back out from that break here. I was like, the Shane Smith, and showed the Shane Smith, like, there's the auto right there. Like, dumbass, that's not the auto. We'll go back through all the cards of that box, make sure I didn't have one stuck. That Roblensky in the last box was stuck to the back of one of those cards, so I very well could have missed one stuck to the back of the cards here. Or we got screwed, because that's also a definite possibility. Okay, not there. Go through nice and slow so I can feel if anyone's stuck to the back. Oh wow, Mike! Yeah, I've seen a copious amount of people complaining about missing hits out of Chrome Update online for sure. So that's always a possibility. Well, we were shorted an auto. Was it out of Chrome Update? Yeah, it was out of Chrome Update the other day. We were shorted one. Well, I think that's pretty much. We were already through the box that would have it would have been in. These would have been down to the. I think these would have been down to the first couple boxes here, and those did have autos in them. I think the third box was the culprit there, by the looks of everyone in chat. I just go ripping along and forget, or not forget, just don't pay attention, I guess. Okay, so that was all of that pile. Here's the base pile from all 4 boxes. Yeah, so you're talking about like there's literally nothing in it. That's a pretty expensive damn box, Michael, for there to be nothing in it. What that Night Terror's doing in there, that should have been in the sleeve pile. That Night Terror should have been in the sleeve pile too. And this one as well. Slipping. Yeah, so unfortunately, well, we do still have one more pile to go through. This is the last pile here. These will all be the ones that get top loaded during the sorting process. Nope. Looks like we got screwed out of an auto then. Well, alright, well, as always, I'll go find an auto and random it off to the break like I always do for that situation. Because we got shorted an auto in a box. That's effing lame. Well, let's continue this. Continue with this recap here. We got a negative refractor, Spencer Swellenbach to the Braves. We got a purple out of 250, Tim Elko to the White Sox. Caden Dana on the Aqua to 199 going on to the Angels. A Aqua Wave. Dalton Rushing to the Dodgers out of 199. Shane Smith on the blue to 150 to the White Sox. Cade Stroud on the blue Wave to 150 to the Orioles. We got a Nando Tatis on the green 35th anniversary of the Padres. That's out of 99. And a Zebby Matthews rookie debut black. That's numbered 5 of 10. And then the 3 autos we did get, we got a Luke Keyshaw to the Twins, followed by a Freddie Peralta to the Brewers, and a Nick York on the purple speckle out of 299 going on to the Pirates. All right, let me go find a suitable auto to give away. I don't think I have any sitting here. I definitely do not. Let me go find a good auto to give you guys. Anytime this happens where the box is missing an auto, I don't think any of us want to wait 6 weeks to 2 months for me to do a claim, which I won't even do a claim and never do anyways. It's fucking not even worth it. 6 weeks to 2 months, they send you a shit auto anyways. Anytime they've ever done that. So I'll go grab a $20 to $30 auto and I'll random it off to the break here to make you guys whole, as I always do when we're missing a hit. So I'll be right back. Having trouble finding something good. All my stuff's at home, and I'm up at the office, so I don't really have... Well, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do this instead. If that works. Hopefully that works out for everybody. That's a Paul Skeens. It's a Heritage Rookie PSA 10. But we can do that, right? That'll work. That is a Paul Skeens PSA 10 Heritage Rookie. It's about a $50, $60 slab right there. Something along those lines. on that 2024 Topps Heritage Paul Skeens. So I will random that off to the break. Hopefully that works. I was going to give away this Sheffield out of 5 game used, but it's a Leaf, so it's not licensed in. So I don't think I usually don't give away unlicensed autos in a Topps break because people, don't always collect unlicensed stuff. So, and I get that missing an auto in a box is not my fault, right? But I don't have all my autos and all my stuff is at home still. I don't have all my personal collection up here at the shop. So I'm kind of limited to. I went back and checked. I do have a few autos sitting here, but let's do the. I got a couple of crappy autos sitting here, and I don't want to give those away. I got a few really good ones and a few crappy ones. I'm like, this will work though. That'll work though. That'll make everybody whole. That's a nice value. Probably more value than 75 to 80% of the autos we could pull anyway. So anyways, I will. So let me get the random set up here. Again, this is not a giveaway. This is not a giveaway. This is making the break whole for missing an auto. Michael, yeah. Well, I got boxes upon boxes upon boxes of top-loaded cards just sitting there from over the years. Number one, breaks, like people not paying for the breaks and me not noticing before that. And just the cards I've collected over the years, lots I've bought. I go through them every once in a while. I'm like, oh, that's $100. Oh, that's a $200. Oh, that's a $300 card. Well, there's like $17, $40 cards. Like, I need to listen, dude. We need to do some single streams on here. For sure, just because it's none of them I'm collecting, right? It's just boxes upon boxes of shit sitting there. Anyways, let's go here. Give me a second to set up the random list here. Okay, now follow me on over. Well, we need a dice roll of 5 or better. That is 7. 7. So, all right. Yes. Over to the computer screen here. All right, so there we have, we're at random.org. I got a list of, got a list of all 30 MLB teams, plus the Larry David spot down there at the bottom. As the Larry David spot is only in here because he has autos in the set, so they could have, they're being included in the random for sure. So all 30 MLB teams and the Larry David spot. I'm going to random this list 7 times. Whoever's number 1 at the top after the random is going to receive the Paul Skeens 2024 Topps Heritage PSA 10. Because I'm adding that to the break because of the missing hit. So, good luck, everybody. I'm going to random this list 7 times. Whoever's on top wins the Skeens. Good luck. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and this last one, numero 7. The White Sox are on top. So, the White Sox and Michael. There you go, sir. As you can see, I ran that list 7 times like the dice did say. The White Sox were number 1 after those 7 randoms. And once again, I always like to highlight that twice. I did random it 7 times like the dice said. So, congratulations on that one, Michael. You are going to be the benefactor of that. White Sox got a lot of autos in this set, too. So, it very well could have been a White Sox auto. But a nice Paul Skeens. It's just a base rookie from 24 Topps Heritage. For whatever reason. So, there you go, Michael. You're going to be getting that Paul Skeens. To everybody, obviously, sorry on Topps' behalf because they don't know how to do their quality control and put enough hits in their boxes. Anyways. What do you mean, Trevor? Yeah, he's real good, right? All right, guys. I'll be back in just over 10 minutes. We are gonna rip on our final pre-sold one of the night, 51.79. Then we still got the random after that. So 2 breaks left here. So I shall return here after about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. So tell me, oh, will you believe? 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 So enigmatic and charismatic. Gotta live static, gotta get at it. Never pragmatic, cause we live tragic. I can't live average, to be alive's magic. Turn it up in the back cause I'm grabbing everything I want, get in my way and I'm stabbing. I'll be moving crowds till I'm 6 feet napping. They need another fix, hooked on like an addict. I got my eyes on the prize and it's changing lives. I wanna live till I die, make a difference, right? I wanna give those in need a reason to fight. I wanna live every day like it's my last night. I wanna change how we play the game. Rearrange all the pieces till they say my name. Push an agenda against doing what they say. I wanna stand up and start a revolution. I wanna looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing ripping. What up, ladies and gents? I keep on forgetting that somebody bought some packs. Robert, you still in here, man? I'm sorry. I know you bought a pack. And El Christie, you bought a pack as well. I'm sorry, I keep on forgetting. Are you guys both still in here? We'll rip those right now before we start this break if you guys are still in here. Robert and... Lisa, are you still in here? So if Lisa and Robert are still in here, then you guys let me know if you're still in here. I do apologize. I meant to rip those after the first break. We got 5179 2025 Chrome Update, third case. We got Diamondbacks, McKinnon M, Braves, KCR, Orioles, Daniel S, Red Sox, Jose V, Cubs, Matt R, White Sox, Michael E, Reds, Daniel D, the Guardians, E and D, Rockies, Mike S, Tigers, Dan L, the Astros, Bruce G, Royals, Daniel D, the Angels, John A, Dodgers, Yvonne D, Marlins, John A, Brewers, John D, Twins, Robert K, Mets, Jeremiah S, Yankees, David R, A's, Jose V, Phillies, E and B, Pirates, Jeremiah S, Padres, Mike S, the Giants, Andy S, Mariners, Thomas B, Cardinals, John A, Rays, Brian H, and Rangers, Mike S, the Blue Jays, David R, and the Nats, Brian H, with the Larry David spot going up to Aaron K. Alright, so this is the last pre-sold break of the night for tonight. Just 3 tonight for that, and then we're going to do that random next. And Tyler, that's the one you are in. So we'll do that random next. That is RT25, and that'll be coming up next and end off our night with. Yeah, next one, Tyler, yep. Need a big SP or something good out of weight. Been kind of stymied. I did have good luck on my personal box. That's been the best box I opened so far. Good job on listening. Thank you, Andy. Except for reading my name on that one, James. But you kind of sucked at that. But did have good luck with reading this thing. Tyler's like, yeah, but let's just wait till the next one to have a good box. Alright. There is a Jake DeGrom on the All-Star. We got Maverick Hanley on the rookie refractor of the Orioles. Bregman on the power players. Ooh, that's a good looking card right there. That's a nice one. That's a good way to start. Good first stage card here. That is a Nick Kurtz green rookie out of 99. Solid color match going on with the A's right there. Congrats on that one, Jose. That's a sweet Kurtz. It's a sweet Kurtz. Plus Kurtz right there. There's a Night Terrors Nano Tatis. Followed by a Eugenio Suarez. Christian Campbell on the Fortune 15 going on to the Red Sox. Torque. Refractor. Chase Dollander on the refractor of the Rockies. We got Brian Hayes on the Prism refractor, followed by those dudes. We got Alejandro Osuna on the Prism refractor of the Rangers. Nolan Arenado on the Fortune 15. And there is a Nando Tatis on the All-Star going off the Padres. Logan Henderson refractor. Nice Jacob Wilson on the Fortune 15 going off the A's. That's a really nice insert. Love those in regular chrome. Graphic Devers on the refractor of the Giants. Luis Angel Acuna debut Aqua to 199 going out the Mets. Night Terrors Jake Wilson to the A's. And there's our auto. It's a Blake Dunn debut refractor auto going out the Reds. It's out of $4.99. Edwin Diaz. Cannot believe the Dodgers signed. Ryan McMahon on the refractor. Ben Williamson refractor rookie going out to the Mariners. Gustin Ramirez. We went over this last break, so we're just going to remind. Sleep your chops, people. It's for safety. Sleep them. Don't leave them. Chase Dolger on the Prism refractor. And that'll end the first break. Here are the first box. That's fine, Trevor. Yeah, just do that. Generally, you just got to redeem them in the chat there by typing !, redeem space skunk. Skunks are no longer, but any ones that are still out there are obviously honored. So, yeah, that's fine if you want to do that. And then I just got to wait till you're in the chat one night to add you the tokens, though. I can't add you the tokens unless you're in the chat. Well, I might be able to find you on the list, list to be able to add you the tokens when we're not live, though, too. So, yeah, that's fine. There's a Hunter Goodman on the All-Star, followed by Christian Campbell, power players going out the Red Sox. We got Austin Slater on the refractor. There's Blade Tidwell on the refractor of the Mets. Tyler McGill on the Prism refractor. There's a John Rave on the Prism refractor going out the Royals, followed by a Matt Shaw on the 35th anniversary. To the Cubbies. Freddie Freeman. There's a Soren Lau going out to the Mariners on the refractor. Derek Scoobs. Trent Grisham on the refractor of the Yanks. And what do we got here? That is a Celebration. Ellie De La Cruz. It's about damn time we pulled one of these SPs. That is a nasty one. That is a green SSP. Celebration. That is numbered 73 of 99. Those are tough. Got the holiday feel to them here, too. They definitely changed them up for update. These celebrations. So Daniel getting that one. That's a nasty Ellie for you, Daniel. Really nice. Green. That is super sweet. Super sweet. Super sweet. About time. Man, we pulled one of those. Well, I did pull on my personal box. I did get pretty much a nuke. The Shohei Major League Pennies out of my personal box. That's about a $1,000 card. So that was all right by me. But other than that, I'm getting pretty stymied here on update as far as the SSPs go. We got Cedric Mullins on the refractor off the Mets. Followed by Jack Dreyer on the refractor of the Dodgers. Braxton Fulford on the Prism refractor of the Rockies. We got Mookie Betts on the power players. Del Amador on the Prism refractor debut to the Rockies. Roldis Chapman on the All-Star going out to the Red Sox. Nice Cam Smith refractor of the A's. Or the Astros, rather. There's a Mason Miller on the refractor of the Padres. And Mason Miller on the blue lava. Rookie Cup. 150. Wow, it's not a rookie cup. Just proves that he made the All-Star team in his rookie season. And well, there's your dingler right there, Andy. Not yours, but damn, that is your Dylan Dingler. Spark up the DJ, spike the punch bowl, get your dance shoes on. The party's gonna start. The Dingler showed up. That is a green-yellow lava lamp. Dylan Dingler, 75 and 125, going out to the Tigers. Love those lava lamp autos. The Dingler has a questionable auto as well, especially if you couple it with the last name. The Dingler. The Dingler has arrived. Yes, as soon as I get some, Trevor, I have no problem sending you a hat. I actually have a meeting with my guy to get a big apparel order. It's not going to be here by Christmas, unfortunately, but a big apparel order going. It'll be here probably first week of January. I got a meeting with him on Tuesday, I do believe. Well, no, not Tuesday, because we're ripping all day Tuesday. Well, no, it's Thursday. Thursday, I got a meeting with my guy to get a big order put in Michael, to get the hats and shirts and a bunch of other shit. There's James Wood on the debut refractor going off the Nets. Leave it. Do not leave it. Colton Gordon on the refractor of the Stros. And we got a Ryan Gusto on the Aqua Wave out of 199 going off the Astros. Cam Smith on the Night Terrors out the Stros. There's Shohei All-Star going on the Dodgers. Not a lot of cards for him in this set. He is on like everyone that matters though. There's a Bobby Barrels on the rookie refractor of the Nets. Kevin Alcantara of the Cubbies on the debut refractor. Ronnie Simon Prism refractor Pirates. And Kate Dana Prism refractor of the Angels. Nice Kyle Tucker got the Cubbies. Jazz Chisholm on the All-Star. Followed by Alan Rudden going out to the Twins on the refractor. Cade Gibson on the refractor of the Marlins. And sweet gold Clay Holmes going out the Mets. It's a true gold. That's numbered 3450. Yeah, see those autos, man. They're sticky every time. Every time that front card wants to stick to that auto. Well, that's Nick York going out the Pirates on our base auto. Cal Raleigh on the All-Star of the Mariners. There's a Marcelo Mayer on the power players of the Red Sox. Liam Hicks on the refractor to the Marlins. Nice Ha-Seong Kim debut refractor to the Dodgers. Yusei Kikuchi. Nice Bobby Witt. Ryan Fitzgerald on the Prism refractor of the Twins, and a Johan Duran to the Phillies. as far as like, do I constant order and reorder and everything? Yeah, ordering is a nightmare. And it's stressful, right? As far as like, it's the product too, right? I mean, it's like, man, yeah, it's a nightmare. The ordering for the business is a nightmare, and especially if I don't like topplers. Yeah, 100%. Well, I got a pretty good deal through my distributor for my materials. Pretty good, and they're only a 2-day ship away. So, you know, usually I don't get that low on materials, but taking inventory on what materials I need, which size topplers I need to get in this shipment. I try to do a shipment like once a month, so it's a big shipment. Well, no, twice a month probably. Let's say no. Sometimes twice. Just depends on what. I basically, when I get down to like 2 or 3 cases of top loaders, because it's only a 2-day ship away. When I get down to 2 or 3 cases of top loaders, that's when I'll order of regular top loaders. But then sometimes, you know, like when National Treasures came through, it ran me pretty low on 108s and 138s, right? So I had to do a bigger top loader order and soft sleeves and blah 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 blah, boxes and damn everything else. The boxes are the thing that. So the boxes are the thing I don't recall. Like, I don't get so much a pallet full because you don't get a price break on that many. I just get it. I think I get. Well, I mean, I suppose it could come on a pallet. I suppose, right? But yeah, I guess yeah. They don't come on pallets, but they fill a pallet for sure. There's the Skeens on the All-Star game. And we got a trout. But boxes are the biggest thing because I don't do the packaging, right? So the wife and the wife does that, and she always seems to forget to tell me that she's low on boxes until she's got like, hey, did you order boxes? I'm like, no, because you didn't tell me you're low on boxes. I was like, you didn't tell me you're low on boxes. Oh, yeah, well, I only got like 75 left. I'm like, and those are like a 3 or 4 day ship, the boxes that I get. I'm like, come on. So then I have to, every time, I can get them from Uline, but Uline, and I like the boxes from Uline a little bit better. They're just a little bit, and the base price of the box is 2 cents less than the boxes I get now, right? I'm talking about my 4x6 that I ship you guys cards in. But Uline charges $1 million for shipping. I've called them like, hey, look, I could order, I will order, I'll order 1,000 boxes a week from you, right? I'll order 1,000 boxes a week from you, but I can't be having to pay your shipping costs. Because if I order 300 boxes for them, it's like $45 to ship via UPS. And then if I order 600 boxes from them, it's like $90. They just double the shipping. I'm like, that's not gonna work. I'm like, you got to be able to give something. Like, what do you do to huge companies that you give them some kind of a deal, right? How many boxes do I got to order to make my box price this much? And she's like, oh, you'd have to order like 9,000 boxes at a time. It's like $2,500, $3,000, $3,000 worth of boxes. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'll just continue to go through where I'm at. You guys lost you don't want to fucking give me discounts and I won't order from you. Anyways, Matt Shaw on Power Players. And we got a Garrett McDaniels on the refractor. Don't tell me that Uline, like the biggest like packaging whatever company that's out there type of thing, don't give deals to every, whatever. Small fish in that pond, I guess. There's a Shane Bieber on the Prism refractor going off the Blue Jays. Yoshi to the Dodgers. We got Nick Kurtz going off the A's. Matt Olson. Hold on. Oh, dang. So you got the whatever the spot was from Triple E or from Prospect Edition. Are you talking about the DPL spot from Triple E? Trevor, you're just opening it. If that's the case and you're just opening one of those boxes, bro, you need to get to opening some boxes, dude. That's been years since we did some of those. Not true. I guess we did a case of 2022 not too long ago, but I don't remember pulling any Made autos. There's a David Morgan on the refractor of the Padres. And Dalen Lyle of the Nats on the negative refractor. You just now opened that box, though, Trevor? That's crazy. All right. We got John Rave on our auto. That's a refractor to 499 going out the Royals. Going to be our final auto. Man. Jacob Wilson on the All-Star, followed by Gioan Duran. Yo. Nice Matty Shaw of the Cubbies on the Fortune 15. Mo Baller. There's a Nick Pavetta. We got a Gold Wave. Hopefully that's somebody good. It is a Max Kepler. Going out the Phillies. On the Gold Wave. It's not 50. And our final card is going to be a Eugenio Suarez. If it sits, it hits. Yeah. Well, that sucks too, Trevor, because those his autos from that set were going for a lot of damn money before 2025 Bowman came out with his first Bowman's in it. Talking about Made. Missed an opportunity there. Okay, let me get this all put away, then we will hit a recap, and then we will get on to our random teams break coming up next. All right, we got a negative refractor of Dalen Lyle going off the Nats, followed by an Aqua Wave out of 199, Ryan Gusto of the Astros, a true Aqua to 199, Luis Angel Acuna to the Mets. There's a blue Lava Mason Miller to the Padres. And we got a nasty Nick Kurtz color match green out of 99 to the A's, followed by a true gold Clay Holmes going out to the Mets out of 50, and a gold wave out of 50 Max Kepler to the Phillies. Really nice SSP green to 99 Celebration. Ellie De La Cruz going out the Reds. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. Nice SSP there for the Reds. So congrats on that one, Daniel. Then our autos. We got a Nick York to the Pirates. 2 refractor autos that'll be out of 499. John Rave to the Royals and Blake Dunn to the Reds. And then a green-yellow lava lamp, Dylan Dingler, the Dingler, out of 125 going out to the Tigers. All right, ladies and gents, I got to go make our spreadsheet for the... We don't use that word around here, Tyler. Tyler's asking if the Ellie was a case hit. We don't use that word around here. It's all right. The hobby uses that word where they probably should. It's an SSP, yes. No, you're good, dude. I'm just kidding. It's an inside joke around here. Don't talk about case hits and blue tape around James, right? Yes, it's an SSP. I mean, I just don't. I feel like the hobby uses the term case hit very loosely and wrong. More pertains to football. Like it's more. I can deal with it more in football because technically, like it. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of where it came from. Baseball gives you odds. TOPPS gives you odds, so you can tell, you know, how many. Like in my eyes, you use the term case hit if there's one guaranteed per case, if that makes sense, right? So you can't call something that's like 1 in 100 cases and something that's one in every case or one in every 2 cases, just call it a case hit. I mean, what's differentiating the two? Does that make sense? So, I like the terms SP and SSP. Now, that's still a little bit like grouping the SSPs together, but I don't call anything an SSP unless it's probably 1 in every 10 cases or better, right? If that makes sense. So, that SSP, super short print. SP, short print, right? So I would say anything from 1 per case to up to 5 cases would be an SP, short print. Anything above that, like 6 cases and above, would be an SSP, super short print. Maybe even up that to like 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on odds, and usually if the odds were up, we'd know exactly how rare that card was, because they don't have odds for Chrome Update out yet. So I like to have the odds from Topps, and if we pull a rare hit like that, I'll go check the odds and tell you, oh, that was a 1 in every 42 case hit. Or that was a 1 in every 92 case hit. That was a 1 in every 4 case hit. That was a 1 in every... And I'll give you the pack odds and all that kind of stuff, because I like to know how rare stuff is that we pull. I just don't like to use a blanket term like case hit for that. I know the hobby does, and I'm in the minority on this, for sure. But yeah, something like that. Yeah, you can even add another S in there if you want. We could go like every 20 cases or more as an SSSSP, right? We could add as many super short print. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't like the term case. I just don't like it. Yeah, Trevor, eBay 101, right? But it just makes sense to me to know exactly how rare something you pull is. And in this day and age, it doesn't equal always to value, but I don't really care about value of some of the pulls. I just like the rarity of cards. I like to celebrate the rarity of cards. Like, I don't care what the player is on a card that we pull. That is 1 in every 50 cases. I mean, that's a fucking tough card to pull. It's 1 in every 50 cases of these cards, right? So I just like to know the exact, right. Print runs, not generalizations, right? So that's why I like to know the exact odds of something we pull, and especially the parallels of such. And it's fun to know that, because you know how rare it is and how much it should be valued, right? Now, again, the hobby we live in has kind of turned to player specific and hype specific. So like if you get a crappy player on a 1 in 100 case hit, it's probably not going to be worth more than like a Shohei, not very rare card, but I mean, that's to be expected. The player really does matter. But I like to know the rarity of hits as far as cards go. So that's why I don't like the term case hit. It's too generalized. And it's weird. It's just a weird term, in my opinion. I know I'm the minority in that. And as far as blue painter's tape, that's for painting. Also the minority in that, I get that, right? But I hate getting cards with blue tape on them. Because you got to cut the tape off, and then that top loader's no good. Yeah, you can pull it off. There's always residue or whatever. I mean, use a team bag. There's team bags. Just use a team bag. Does the same thing as the tape does. Doesn't let the card slide out. Also, you can just use the right size top loader. That works as well, right? Because, you use the right size top loader. That card ain't going nowhere, right? Where are you going? Fucking nowhere. That's right. Right. Use the wrong size top loader, the card splits out. Right. Anyways. Alright. Session over. So now you know why you don't want to bring up those 2 words to me. But I get that a lot of people still use blue tape, and will continue to use blue tape or some sort of tape. And which is fine. You do you. It's very accepted by the hobby. Nope, I knew it wasn't gonna. That dingler wasn't going nowhere, right? It's in the right size top loader. It's in the correct size top loader. Anyways, all right. Yeah, but in what instance? Right? Like James, you're trying. Oh well, shit. Looks like I paid that. Yeah. All right. Anyways, all right, guys. Next up is RT25. I gotta make the spreadsheet, and then I'll be back, and we'll rip on that and to finish our night. So I'll sit tight.
I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. Thought I was worth leaving behind, you're out of your mind. I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that I've ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before, but don't look at me, cause you close the door, so watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth, becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world, in this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, hot roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah, I came to play and invest, stay colder. No matter how I do feel, I still gotta prove that I'm better. I never say never, I work all alone, I don't work together. I got big moves and they coming soon. I'ma be a tycoon in the boardroom. Everything is fine-tuned, got no excuse. Coming back like new anytime I move. Call it resurrection, I'm obsessing. Got a new obsession, so obsessive. Strive for perfection, never second. I just wanna be a legend, don't forget it. I like to be pushed to my limits, I work till I finished. I hurt till I'm winning, till the thirst starts again. It takes me back to beginning, a cycle that be spinning. That's why I'm alive and I fight every minute to be worthy. I can't quench this thirsty, I'm motivated but I never get worried. I have faith I can win any journey. I just have to put my head down and keep working. I love conquest, I love progress. I feel so blessed that I get to reinvest all my time into doing what I love. It took a long time, but now my work is my drug. Each day I get to create something new that I used to motivate. Inspire the next to be better than the best. To fight for success and to get some respect. It's earned, not given. I'll teach if you listen, I'll give if you're driven. You'll win in a minute. Each day keep chipping at the goal and you'll get it. Don't fold, you'll regret it. Just work till you get it on. Don't stop till I'm at the top. I won't give up till my heart finally stops. I'm not lost. My goal is my rock and each day is another chance, another shot. So I'll work hard and I'll learn scars and I'll give hard, never letting down my guard. Been a long arc to get to this mark, but I got more things I want, so I'm gonna start. Old school effects right here. Yo, I'm an addict, addicted to being savage. My life is a little graphic, like HBO making magic. I'm rapping to make that passive money coming from traffic. Doing mental gymnastics, I'm fluid and problematic. You losing if you come at me the wrong way. I've come a long way from sipping on Bombay. It's 1942 now, in this loud mouth, sipping hard in the back of a booth, sold out. I can never get enough. Success is like a drug, the money come in, but then I want more stuff. So I gotta work hard, play harder, gotta work smarter. Time is money, yeah, money is harder. So I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I was born in this world, I swear, to make a difference. If you need a mentor, I got something for you, kid. Just watch the way I move and try your best to copy it. Like a CEO, and now it's time to teach others how to win with me. CEO, I move like an athlete pro, I party like a rock star show, I live every day like my last never know. I run it like a CEO, I move like an athlete pro, I party like a rock star show, I live every day like my last never know. I run it like a CEO, I move like an athlete pro, I party like a rock star show, I live every day like my last never know. I run it like a CEO, I move like an athlete pro, I party like a rock star show, I live every day like my last never know. I will be the best, I will be the greatest. If it's stuck in my head, I don't care, man, I made it. Grace in my mind, never let that fall. Live my best life with the gift of joy. I will be the best, I will be the greatest. If it's stuck in my head, I don't care, man, I made it. Grace in my mind, never let that fall. Live my best life with the gift of joy. I will be the best, I will be the greatest. If it's stuck in my head, I don't care, man, I made it. Grace in my mind, never let that fall. Live my best life with the gift of joy. I will be the best, I will be the greatest. If it's stuck in my head, I don't care, man, I made it. Grace in my mind, never let that fall. Live my best life with the gift of joy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps I take from my bed to the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Will today be rough or will today be great? 9, 10, 11, 12. Lately I've been going through hell. 13, 14, 15, 16. Today's the day. Are you coming? Are you sick of being normal? I'm sick of being average. I'm sick of being mortal. I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want, I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established. I'll march through the cold with the nails on the pavement. I'll shovel that coal just to get out the basement. My story will be told, helping others make changes. I'll be so bold, they will watch in amazement. Am I gonna face it? Am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start or will I keep waiting? Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time to take it. Am I gonna face it? Am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start or will I keep waiting? Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time to take it. I will never settle, got my foot up on the pedal, pushing hard to the metal, make a deal with the devil, channel rage through my vessel into something that is special, energy of a rebel, going up a level, I just wanna be greatness, I could feel changes, turn a new page and tie up my laces, I will be the bravest, break out of my cages, I will not be nameless, I will not be aimless. Am I gonna chase it? Am I gonna start or will I keep waiting? Time is limited, quickly fading. Get my mind right, it's my time to take it. Am I gonna face it? Am I gonna chase it? Am I energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire, my desire's taking over. Not tired, I'm inspired, rewired. I know just what is required. My brain knows how to decipher the messages, looking brighter. Already paid up the fight, but my game is getting much tighter. I feel my body on fire. Now it's game time. All the practice to prepare for this main time. I could do anything, that's my baseline. Go ahead and do you, I'ma make mine. You gon' read me in the headlines. Always go up, I don't know a decline. On the glow up, getting better with time. Yeah, I'm about to hit my prime. The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend. And we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, and as always, we'll be doing your ripping. All right, guys. We're back. We got our... I guess I could have scooted these over a little bit so you can see the helmet a little bit better over here. Helmet is there. Right there. You see it here on eBay Live. A little bit challenged on eBay Live because it's a vertical stream, right? You can see most of it on YouTube. Of course, my face is covering most of that. But anyways... Here we go. So this is the Random Team 25 break that you guys all bought into. This does include a Elite Hit Parade Elite signed Baseball Series 5. Those are 200 per series. That one is 51 of 100. A Hit Parade Elite. Well, let's get rid of Sammy in the ring here. Hit Parade Elite signed mini helmet. All right, that is Series 3 Hit Parade. Gonna have a signed mini helmet in there. We got 2 boxes of the Topps Chrome update, and then the Elite Series 6 signed jersey back there. So fun. Love these memorabilia breaks. They're a lot of fun. I do have some legendary jerseys, and the checklist on those is I do have some Elite jerseys. I think I got 3 of them. 3 Elite 3 Elite Series jerseys as well. So those are nasty. Or I'm sorry, the Legendary Series. Now those are almost not double the cost, but pretty close of these Elite ones. So, oh, you didn't know that these were included in the break, Tyler? Yes, these are included in the break. So first off, we need a dice roll of 5 or better, and then we'll head over to the spreadsheet and do the random. So here we go. We need a dice roll of 5 or better to get started here, and that'll do it. That is 8. All right. So let's head on over to the Excel spreadsheet. It's going to take us right away to random.org. That's not where we're doing the random. That's just the screen I have shared at the moment. So let me get the page I have shared at the moment. Let me get the correct page shared here. That'd be the one. All right, let me get it adjusted so eBay Live can see it. There you guys go. Should be good to go. YouTube, there you go as well. All right, so let me get to that on there. All right, so how I do my random breaks, I do them on Excel spreadsheet. I have for 5 years, always do. It works well. Here's a list of all 30 MLB teams in alphabetical order. Pay no attention to these numbers. They mean nothing. That's just how you random on Excel. Use those numbers to random. It pulls the stuff left to them. So those mean nothing. Here's a list of all your buy-in names. When you bought a team, you bought a team, said random team 1, random team 2, 3, etc. Your name is next to the random team you bought. We will hit each of these lists 8 times like the dice said. And then we will copy and paste them over here to the right and marry them together, and then it'll tell you which team you have in the random. So first off, we are going to hit the teams 8 times. Here we go. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cubs on top. Paste. All right, now we're going to hit the name list 8 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dave on top. Dave, got the Cubbies. Nice. All right, let me grab the numbers here as well. All right, now I will just bring you guys over on YouTube or on eBay Live so you can see that. YouTube, there you go. Now you can see the completed random there. And then I'll alphabetize by team name for ease of reading, and it pulls all the stuff with it when I alphabetize by team. So there we go. And we have Diamondbacks, Carl G. Braves, Alvin R. The Orioles, Joel Y. Red Sox, Joseph D. Cubs, Dave B. White Sox, Michael R. The Reds, William U. Guardians, Michael R. The Rockies, Jake G. Tigers, David R. The Astros, Joel Y. Royals, William U. The Angels, Sam G. Dodgers, Michael E. Marlins, Daryl H. The Brewers, David R. The Twins, Carl W. Mets, Christopher R. Yankees, Joseph D. A's and Phillies, Christopher R. Pirates, Steve B. The Padres, Tyler T. Giants, Alvin R. Mariners, William U. Cardinals, Chris W. Rays, Carl G. Rangers, Osvaldo C. Blue Jays, Elazar L. And the Nats, Joel Y. So I will leave that there. I'm going to print that real fast. I'm going to leave that up there so you guys can write down which teams you have. And if both parties are here in the chat and you guys want to make any trades, I will give it all the time it needs to for that trade to happen. If I see one taking form in the chats, I'll give that about 5 minutes to see any taking form. If any are, I'll give you all the time you need. Otherwise, we'll get to go. Let me go grab that off the printer real quick. Pay no attention to the box mess in the background. I got a fucking mess back there right now. I haven't made a trip out to the dumpster in like 2-3 days, right? It's there's lots of shrapnel back there. It's okay though. It's card shop. That's what happens. Lots of shrapnel in card shop. You don't realize with the volume that I do, the byproduct of all of the boxes, packs, wrappers, empty cardboard boxes from other cases. I don't know if the Padres are poopy. I mean, I think Nando Tatis is a signer in the jerseys. Definitely a signer on one of the three. Yeah, that's right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, Chris. That's right. All right. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's offering up any teams, so we're just going to get to going. You guys should have been able to see who you had by now first, and so we'll start off with our Chrome Update boxes. So on tomorrow night, I'll have a random involving one of those legendary jerseys. I'm not sure of the cost point yet because I want to make sure it's probably gonna. What we might end up doing. I gotta make sure that I got some loose boxes of archives. What I would like to do is an Allen E. Ginter Archives Chrome Update Hobby and the legendary jersey, and that should keep our costs somewhere in the 30s. I think I have to go do the math on that. Should keep our costs somewhere in the that should keep our costs somewhere in the 30s. So I can do the quick math. Yeah, it'd be the high 30s on that. $36, $37 a team or something like that. But then I could also add in a baseball or a helmet. Then we'd go into the low 40s and we'd have two autograph stuff. But that seems like pretty fun. The last three releases, right? Archives, Ginter, and Chrome Update Hobbies, and then some signed mem. That seems like a pretty fun one. Might go with that. I do have 5 of various years of Bowman. Actually, I have a 2021, 2022, 2023, 24, and 25 Bowman boxes. We could do another through the years Bowman random. Those are fun because a lot of teams are good in those, right? Those Bowman works really. Multi-year Bowmans work probably the best for random team breaks because there's so many teams that have good possibilities in a multi-year Bowman break. That not a lot of shitty teams out there in those. Just Cam Smith on the power players. So we'll do that one at some point too. Nice Dylan Cruz refractor. Ooh, we got a black. Let it be the auto. It is not, but it's a Brendan Donovan going out the Cardinals. That is an all-star black. That's an extremely tough pull. Because obviously the all-star list is way shorter than the normal. Why is there so much shrapnel going on here? I need to clean off the stage. That's a black Brendan Donovan, numbered 8 of 10, going out to the Cardinals. So very nice one there for you, Chris. Chris W. That's an extremely tough pull. I wish we had odds. That'd be up in the multi. That's definitely SSP type of pull right there, because like I said, the blacks are definitely crazy hard to pull. Plus, being on an insert makes it way tougher. There's a Caden Dana on the Prism Refractor. The Angels, nice night tears. Matty Shaw. Ramon Moreno on the refractor out the Padres. Power players, Juan Soto. Kevin Alcantara on the rookie refractor debut. The Cubbies. Christian Campbell going out the Red Sox. James Wood, all-star rookie. Refractor, Bobby Witt. Ronnie Simon of the Pirates on the rookie refractor. Got Willie Castro on the refractor of the Cubbies. There's a Yusei Kikuchi on the Prism refractor. And our auto is going to be Eric Wagaman on the refractor rookie auto out of $4.99 going out to the Marlins. And Daryl getting that auto. There you go, Daryl. Sweet Shohei on the All-Star going out to the Dodgers. Any Shohei is a good Shohei. Swellenbach on the rookie refractor of the Braves. Carson McCusker on the refractor of the Twins. It is raining in that picture of him. Every time I pull one of his cards, I'm like, is there a bunch of spots all over that damn card? No, it was every card I pull of him, it was raining in that picture for sure. Logan Van Way on the Green Lava out of 99. Actually, I think I pulled another one of the Green Lavas out of my personal box of this dude. It's actually sitting right here. Is it a Green Lava? It is a Green Lava. I pulled 22 of 99. That's 47 of 99 on that Green Lava. So this one was part of the break, the 47 of 99. There's the one I pulled out of my personal box, 22 of 99. So, kind of crazy. Long odds on that, pulling 2 of the out of 99s. All right. Nick Kurtz on the 35th anniversary of the A's. We got a Spencer Schwellenbach on the Prism Refractor debut going out the Braves. Box number 1 in the books. Well, I've busted odds crazy a lot, pulling same ones of those. What do we pull? 2 of the Ozzie Smith autos out of Shoebox Treasures. 2 of the out of 25 Ozzie Smiths in the same break or something like that. Can't remember. Well, back in 2021, Topps Fire out of Blasters, Topps Fire Blaster boxes, I pulled 2. This is crazy. Within 2 to 3 weeks of each other. Did a lot of retail breaks when I was first starting out breaking, but 2021 Topps Fire Blaster boxes. I pulled 2 of the Scorching Sigs Magenta Mike Trout autos out of blaster boxes within 3 weeks of each other, and those are out of 25. And there's not a lot of people on those Scorching Sigs checklists. Plus, to pull a Scorching Sigs auto out of a blaster box of Topps Fire was next to impossible. And I pulled 2 of the Trout Magentas, which are out of 25. About 2 to 3 weeks apart from each other. That was crazy. Those are crazy odds for sure. I've done some crazy. That's why I like odds. I've done some super crazy odds shit here on the channel over the years. There's Matt Olson going on the Braves. We got a Cade Stroud on the refractor going out to the Orioles. Night Terrors King Tuck. We got Gunnar Hoglund rookie refractor of the A's. And and Jake Mangum on the purple to 250 going out the Rays. Oh, that sucks, Michael. I love Topps Fire. I gotta find another 2022 case. Rip some more Topps Fire. Really love to throw that in there every time I can find a case laying around of that stuff. Really hate that they got rid of it. There's Manny Machado All-Star. Dalen Lyle going out to the Nats on the refract. Matt Swanson on the refract of the Cardinals. Sweet Matt Shaw on the Aqua debut for you, Dave. That is out of 299. Solid. King Tuck on the power players. Chase Midrith rookie to the White Sox. Yes, the gold minteds are in there. Well, yes, there's gold minteds. I'm trying to remember if in 2021 the gold minted was more of a short print, and then in 2022 they became a little guaranteed. Man, I can't remember back that far. Yeah, the gold minteds are in there. Super great set. I don't know why they decided to get rid of it. Those Scorching Sigs were amazing. Now, the base autos for there, nothing to really write home about. Nice Skeens. The Pirates, Cam Smith, the Astros. But the Scorching Sigs autos out of there were absolutely beautiful. Thomas Sajacy on the rookie refractor going out to the Cardinals. We got Pete Crow Armstrong on the refractor to the Cubbies. And Tommy Pham on the Prism refractor to the Pirates. In our autos, a fastball Freddy, another Freddy Peralta out of the case. So that's the second Freddy Peralta out of the case. That's not too shabby. Going out to David and the Brewers, that's an Aqua Wave Freddy Peralta out of 199. It is a sticker auto, though. Brett Rooker on the All-Star. Corbin Carroll, 35th. Nice Roki debut refractor of the Dodgers. Hayden Birdsong on the Prism refractor debut to the Giants. Got a nice Ha-Seong Kim, Fortune 15 to the Dodgers, and Alejandro Osuna to end the break. Well, to end the card portion of the break. We still got the sign man. Give me a second to put these cards away. We'll recap the cards, and then we'll get to our sign man. Okay. We got a teal to 299, Matt Shaw to the Cubbies. A purple Jake Mangum out of the Rays out of 250. There is a Logan Van Way on the green lava out of 499 going out to the Astros. A really sweet Brendan Donovan black all-star insert that is numbered 8 of 10 and going out to the Cardinals. In our autos, we got Eric Wagaman on the refractor to 499 going out to the Marlins. And a Aqua Wave Freddy Peralta to the Brewers out of 199. Okay. Start off with our baseball. Now, one thing I need to say, yeah, I pulled a couple of really nice O'Neal Cruzes from 2022 Fire back then, Michael, and they were really good, but then if you didn't sell them then, now they're nowhere near the value. One thing I will say about the baseball is not going to have a team or team specific on it. The helmet and the jersey obviously will be team specific. The baseball will not be. So the baseball is going to go to active player for active team, or active team for active players. Longest tenured team for retired players. So if we have a question on it, we'll just look up active team for the active player and longest tenured team for retired player. Should be pretty cut and dry. I've only had one instance where one person didn't agree with the decision, and that was a Andrew Vaughn that I pulled, and he ended up going to the Brewers. Even though, I mean, the trade had happened a couple weeks prior to that or whatever, but at the end of the day, you can never. Did he probably sign it as a White Sox? Probably, but you gotta have a rule, right? You can't be. Do we know that, right? It was a brand new series that had just come out too, right? When I did open that baseball, so who knows? Maybe he just had a signing, a couple weeks, and I got the first case. I don't know. That's why I always say, longest tenured team for retired players, active team for active players, and that's cut and dry. All right. Well, I just seen the name. Just want to make sure that I'm correct on this. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. It's an odd one for being here. Anyways, all right. Okay, we are going to have a Fanatics COA on there. All these out of the hit parade are official Major League Baseballs as well, so the baseballs are definitely good. Looks like we also got another cert on there too. I'm not sure what that's from. I don't have my loop. That is going to be a Chris Davis. Chris Davis. So that's going to go off the A's. He longest tenured team. He last season was 2021, I believe. Longest tenured team was the A's. Played the A's 6 years and 3 years for the Brewers, 1 year for the Rangers. So Chris Davis going out to the A's. So that one's coming to you, Christopher. He's got a nice auto, Chris Davis does. I mean, he hit a good deal of homers too, right? Just looking at this, 221 homers in 9 seasons. It's not a bad. He definitely hit some homers. Well, there you go, Christopher. That's all yours, sir. Let me get this here real quick. Okay. Baseball is down. Now we'll do our mini helmet. We'll save our jersey for last. I am... Yeah, no man. No problem, man. Yeah, no problem. All right. I'm in love with these mini helmets. I mean, I just am. These mini helmets are freaking sweet to the tune of I've been buying some, right? Not these ones I've been buying Cubs ones. I mean, they are effing sweet. I want all the Cubbies mini helmets. I mean, football mini helmets are cool. I got a bunch of Bears mini helmets. Whatever. Fine. They're good. This is number 30 of 100, as in the helmets and the jerseys per series. There's 100 per series that Hit Parade puts out. The jersey comes from a 10-box sealed case that I have the whole sealed case. I did not get a sealed case of these. There wasn't one available, so I just got loose helmets. Not that it really matters, but there's only 100 per series. And in the listings of these randoms, I do put the signers list in the listings of these randoms. So you can always go click on the listing and check out the description of the listing. And you'll see the list of signers. The 100 signers that are in these series, and like the big chase ones and stuff like that, from Hit Parade. It's from the Hit Parade website. Those lists are. So there's our certificate of authenticity here. Just back in there. All right. get it out of here. I always like to try to guess first. That is going to be Braves. So that's going out to Alvin. It's going to be you, man. I don't know who it is. It's pretty large and in charge auto, though. I mean, all over the bill right there, right? That is a Beckett COA. Shit, I'm trying to. You can see it barely at the top of the screen there. In YouTube, you can see it between those things in my face right there. It's a Beckett COA. We'll show it. Or here, there we go. Beckett COA. Who is that? Is that Matt Olson? Nope. Ignacio Alvarez. Nacho Alvarez going out to the Braves. Rookie this year, yeah? Or rookie in 2024. Rookie in 2024, maybe, for Nacho. Yeah, Nacho Alvarez. So nice. Definitely a nice helmet. I kind of like these mini helmets are cool. They got the padding inside, the whole 9 yards. They got the ear flap right there. You know, you got their own little stand that they'll sit on, you know, once you take it out of the box there type of thing. But it's pretty cool. So that does not come with, being the Beckett COA, the new Beckett COA. And does not come with the card that comes with it. But you can definitely look up that hologram right there, scan the QR code, and then it'll go, and you can type in the number, and it'll tell you. It did. I thought you, when you were right, I'm like, that does look like Olsen right there. I'm with you on that. But congrats on that, Alvin. Does it come with the box? Yes, we ship these in the boxes. So any cards that you had coming with this, whenever you bought this, if you had cards from that night too, Alvin, your cards, we'll probably put your cards in the box with this. Stuff your cards in there somewhere, and then it'll be shipped into the box. At least that's what I told Jim to do, I guess. After it gets out of my hands and goes to the shipping department, let's say, my shipping department. Sometimes I don't see it after that, right? But yes, I do believe I told them to ship it in these boxes. It makes sense to ship these in these boxes. Well, I'm going to tell them, what I should tell them is to put it in a bigger box so you can get this whole sleeve and everything like that too. And all the blue tape, Chris, all the blue tape, just wrap it all in blue tape. It's good. Yes, that's what we do. That's how we do it around here. Alvin, you got good luck, bro. You've gotten a couple different signed mems, I think, right? Love these mini helmets. Okay. Now our jersey. Yeah, the A's and the Cardinals, and now with the Braves. All right, here's our jersey. This is jersey lucky number 7. Jersey lucky number 7. There's some sweet ones in this set. We went through the whole list of signers and kind of looked at some of the jerseys. I really want to pull the Frank Thomas because it's the City Connect, the White Sox City Connect, looking like the Bulls jerseys. Those are freaking cool. The Judge is pretty awesome as well. There's a couple other that were pretty nasty looking too. So good luck, everybody. Judge is the big hit in this one. Yeah, Michael's like, pull it now, dude. Well, we'll tell. Good luck, everybody. It is not. Oh, is that a? Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh. Dave, you're gonna be a happy feller. I'm a happy feller just pulling this son of a bitch. It absolutely. There ain't no denying what that one is right there. You see a couple of them on the wall back behind me right there. There's one, and then the one you can't see, you can only see the bottom of. Both of them are Hawk jerseys. Both of them are signed Dawson jerseys. That's freaking sweet. I mean, that's unmistakable right there. That is killer. Yeah, no. Pulling a Hawk jersey, man? Yeah, it's fucking cool. He's my idol. I broke with, most of you know because I talk about it a lot, I did break with the Hawk at the 2024 National. And he signed my jersey and everything and got pictures and all that. Signed a bunch of cards for me, signed everything. He actually pulled his own auto during the stream at the National, which was freaking sweet. And he pulled a Garvey because I ripped with him and Garvey. But yeah, that is absolutely awesome. What's the front of the jersey look like? Oh, dude. Look at that. That's a sweet jersey, too. It's got the Cubby bear on the one side, the old school Cubby bear. Got the Cubs logo right there, the Nike on the front. Dave, that is a sick... It's not a Mitchell and Ness, right? It's a Nike jersey, but it is in the style of the Mitchell and Ness jerseys, right? That's a sweet jersey. That is a sweet, sweet jersey with the Cubby bear on the one sleeve. There we go. That's sick, Dave. That's sick, dude. That's sick. So that does have a Beckett COA. Beckett COA on it. So good to go there. Good COA. It's so sick. So sick. So sick. It's Cooperstown Collection Nike jersey. So that jersey's... I mean, this jersey cost you a couple $100 just to buy this jersey, probably. These Cooperstown Collection ones, for sure it would. So the jersey itself was a couple $100 jersey, $150 to $200 jersey just itself. And then the Hawk, man. I'm jealous, Amy. I'm jealous, Dave. But here's the thing: is Dave's a Cubs fan as well. So Dave got the Cubs in this one. Dave's a Cubs fan. The one who the owner of this jersey now, the new owner of this jersey. So, and it sucks that Dave's not here, right? Dave's going to be stoked. Dave, I know you're going to be stoked when you watch this, bro. You're welcome. Congrats. All that good stuff. So I won't offer to buy it from you because I know you're not going to want to sell it. Be like, you can go down the road with that, James. All right. I'll get that folded up a little bit better somehow. Let me ship it. Yeah. Dave's not here, man. Hey, Dave's not here, man. A little Cheech Chong humor for you there. Sick one there. Sick one. So the random tomorrow night is going to involve a legendary jersey tomorrow night. So those will be absolutely sick, and those are supposed to be more like authentic jerseys as well. Not that one was. Every once in a while you get a nice Nike authentic jersey in here, but the legendary ones have legend. There's a few duds on the checklist, not very many, but the jerseys themselves are all. I think the floor on that one's $100. The floor on this one's $50. But the ceiling on that one's a couple grand, I think, and the ceiling on this repacks are $1,000. But yeah. What the hell? Why is my screen flashing? All right, guys. All done. Oh, absolutely, Chris. I hope you did enjoy, man. I'll be back tomorrow night. All throughout the week. Yeah, we got a big week coming up. A lot of releases this week. We got. Is it Rookies and Stars football? I gotta look and see if I got any of that coming. The only thing we haven't talked about, I think. So you got Cosmic Chrome on Wednesday. We're doing a live fill here on Wednesday for Cosmic Chrome. Live fill auction starting at 7 p.m. here on Wednesday. We have Heritage High coming out Wednesday as well. So we'll have plenty of that for, going at 5-day auctions. Those listings are live now. You can go bid on them. So that's happening on Wednesday, but also doing a live fill at 7 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday for Cosmic Chrome as well. And then that night we're doing more Cosmic Chrome, more Update, more Heritage High, Allen Ginter archives, all the new stuff. Ingrained Hockey comes out on Wednesday as well, so Nick will have some Ingrained Hockey. I'll have some Ingrained Hockey for Nick to break on Wednesday as well. Well, he's not going to break it on Wednesday because I'm going to be doing the live stream, so I'll actually break on Thursday. Then Thursday we got Topps Black and White, which I don't have any coming yet because that's only a Topps website selling thing, distributors and everything, and that's not an allocated product. Distributors don't have it. So I missed out on the pre-sale. Hopefully I can grab some on the drop. I do think I have a line on 5 boxes of a guy locally here that did get some I'm going to get from him. So hopefully we can have some of that at some point this week. If not, I'll definitely grab some after the drop, and we'll have it the following week. So that's the one I'm probably not going to have on a release day. And then also Topps Chrome Basketball comes out on Thursday. So Nick will be breaking some of that as well on release day for that one. And then I think Friday Leaf Lumber comes out. Right, so it's a big release week here. Plus, we still got 3 fresh products in Allen and Ginter archives and Chrome Update. So crazy week coming up. I should have done 7 baseball breaks a day coming up here, but I didn't list that. But we'll have plenty of randoms involving those and some signed memorabilia every night available. Hopefully we can fill one. It'd be nice to fill a couple every night if we could, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some more sweet ripping. And until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Hold on. Do I take the week off for the holidays? I don't take the whole week, Alvin. I'll just take Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. We'll be back the day after Christmas night. I may sell breaks those days. I don't know. And, well, one thing, my wife's asking me if I could take the day after Christmas off as well. I'm like, it's a, yes, I mean, we could, but, like, it's also I don't like not breaking for 3 days. So, that's right, Christopher. Cosmic's great, man. I'm doing half case. Well, they changed the case configuration this year to 8-box cases, which is freaking stupid because those don't split up very well. So I'm doing half case breaks. That I usually did quarter cases of the 12 because Cosmic's an expensive product. So I usually did 3-box breaks of those. We're gonna do 4-box breaks, the half cases this year. So that'll be good because there's still 4 autos per. Actually, it helps out the auto because it's still 4 autos per case, but now they're only 8-box cases, so there's more autos in it this year. Good or bad, you decide. But it was 4 autos per case and 12-box cases the last 3 years that it's been a thing, right? So, what was I getting at before that? Oh, yeah, so as far as how Christmas is going to go, I'm obviously not breaking live Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Probably back the day after Christmas, though, that night. But I might sell some on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then we'll break them, later and do like a marathon break type of thing. It's kind of like I did when I was on vacation. I sold breaks almost every day, and then we did the top tier ripathon, where we did, 15 breaks in a row? That was fun. We're going to do that again soon. Maybe after Christmas. The winter ripathon. The top tier winter ripathon. We'll see. But anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe.